look it up or get the get the stream up on my computer and see how it looks from there. Oh, mute it before anything. Oh yeah, let me see. Oh, frickin'. Alright, that works. Alright, Pan.
Yes.
Okay, so it's about a 7-10 second delay.
Yeah, about.
Yeah, so just I was always wondering about how many seconds it is on when I stream it, because I know you can like set it, but I forgot what I set it to. So
Yeah.
and I'm too lazy to look it up. So yeah. What?
Interesting.
What?
What?
It says I wasn't logged into Rocket League servers, but I literally just got out of a match. Big goof.
They done goofed.
Which I didn't put any hats or flags on my vehicle, so. Oh, there we go. Hold on, let me make sure I'm in the... Yeah, okay. Just had to make sure of that. Woo, that was close. Wait, what the glitch? Oh, that's a nice shot. So, Pan,
What's up?
with us being back from Despo, what is during the worship times, what was one of the most impactful songs that you heard?
One of the most impactful songs I've heard.
During those worship sessions?
What? I'm sorry, what?
During those worship sessions?
Oh. I know there was one, but I honestly don't remember because there's so many that was playing. There was one where I might have gotten a little emotional on, but I don't know exactly which song that was.
Ah.
I don't even remember how it went either.
Oh, I fell for it. Okay.
I can tell you the top 2 fun songs though.
What are your favorite of those?
Either the Nothing Is Impossible or I know I have the other one downloaded. I keep forgetting the name of it. Let me tell ya.
I've been waiting.
No, that's what it is.
Oh, it's actually what it's called.
Yeah.
I was like, when you said, let me tell you, I'm like, yeah? What?
Yeah, that was actually the name of that song.
Okay, there's a little bit of lag.
But yeah, those were like the top two fun songs that I can remember off the top of my head.
That's good. Oh, wait, was it by Planet Shakers?
Yeah.
I
One of them
messed
was
up.
for sure, but the other one I say that it's technically by Planet Shakers. Even though that one song isn't under their name, that name.
Like, what was your favorite? Who was your favorite speaker that was there? I forgot the.
Do I really need to answer that? Because I think that's pretty obvious.
No, I need you to answer that.
I do.
Oh, don't say last names. That's weird.
Well, I remember his last name perfectly.
If you say his last name, you gotta say both. So Robert Madu was your favorite?
Okay, I knew it was Robert. I just couldn't think of it. Yeah.
Uh huh.
I thought it was something else. That's yeah.
Oh, person.
What about you?
I like her, which I think I'm probably would have liked the last speaker, but I was in the medical area during a lot of it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Which
he was okay.
I just found out yesterday that they brought a casket out. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, and they informed everyone that there was no body in it, so.
Yeah.
It's all safe.
I remember Cameron told me a little bit about that. I was like, strange.
Yeah, it was. I was like, why are they bringing a casket out?
They brought it for me.
I would probably actually be worried if they did that.
Which partially, like, with what happened, you could probably believe it as well.
Yeah, I can see that. If I would have thought about it like that, I would have ran up there and been like, just making sure no, you weren't in there. And then once I figured out no one was in there, I would have probably embarrassingly went back to my seat.
Firehawker.
I'm still happy I was able to kind of get my redemption from a few years back at Garden of the Gods on the last day.
Explain that.
Because of that rock that I had trouble climbing up, I just couldn't do it the last time I went, which I think was like 3 years ago, I think. And I think with yours, Steven, and Cameron, and a lot of other people cheering me on, and kind of helping me up, I had that mindset I couldn't do it, but
I think we lost.
y'all did not take no for an answer, and y'all helped me up either way, and that's why I'm happy I was able to get up there and then feel like I got my redemption.
Mm-hmm.
Even though getting down I was also worried about, because I might have been over dramatic.
Oh, I got a little
part.
bunny.
What?
Nice.
I was like way over dramatic on getting down, but I mean, I didn't know how else I was getting down.
You were partially conquering a fear, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Cause I mean, I know I was probably like 10, 20 feet off or from the ground, maybe less than that.
You were probably 15 feet up.
But
maybe a little bit more.
I wasn't gonna jump down or anything.
No, but your friend, we were all there to help you.
Yeah.
Why did I just hear my voice come across? I mean,
What do you mean?
I have it set to, yeah. I don't know why my party chat should be on. Don't know why I saw my name in. Strange, okay. Oh, nice one.
Is that one of the Stranger Things you've seen?
Wait, when? Oh, the chat?
Please tell me you got that, even though it was a terrible joke.
Oh, please be me. Oh, dang it. I was like, please let me score that.
Please tell me you got that terrible joke.
Is it about the show Stranger Things? Because I don't watch that.
Yes. Okay, good. Then, I mean, that's good. I just only...
Ah! Oh! I got scared there. I didn't know if I was gonna block it or not. I thought I over jumped it. Oh, piece of turkey! Oh, good hit. But teammate missed it.
Aww.
Oh, freaking. Oh, that was. Bleh.
It was there.
It was bleh. So, what was your favorite moments when we were just at the house at the. Up in the woods? What the? What ping are we
I think
on?
probably just getting to play some games together, or just getting to really hang out with each other for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
That or our little worship sessions. That was nice. But I'll tell you what, getting up there, like up to Colorado was not very fun, but at the same time, that not so fun part was kind of worth it too. Because, Steven's car is, the back of it is just crowded.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for anyone that has to, like, sit back there, but then again, if you have skinny legs, then it's probably not a problem.
Oh, I messed up on that.
But I don't have skinny legs, so, yeah.
Yeah, I remember I messed up, but I recovered it.
You remember what?
Oh, I remember when I had to be in the back of his vehicle one time. It was awful.
Yeah, it really was. Did you do what I did and just put your feet up on the seats?
I had to do what in the lag?
Or did you put your feet down on the floor like a normal person?
That one was my fault there. I had to literally lay in it like a bed.
Okay, so you did what I did.
Yeah, I was too big to fit in that thing.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
didn't
not
expect
really.
to
I mean,
hit that.
you were able to fit it, you just couldn't put your feet down on the floor.
I'm missing
Yeah.
all my shots, and I disapprove.
Yeah, sitting on those seatbelt things, though, like the buckles, that is probably the part
What?
that sucked the most.
What? Yeah, his vehicle is horrible for the backseat.
Yeah.
Like, it's worse than my truck.
Your truck's not that bad, though, to begin with.
No, like, if you see the back seats, it has more room than Steven's.
Yeah.
Which is quite surprising to when you say it like that, but...
I don't doubt it.
Oh, that's how you get a hit on. And that's how you score a goal. Oh, but you blocked it. Good shot. So, are you ready for next year? Do you think you want to go next year?
Yeah, obviously. For
Oh, they
sure.
scored it. Oh, fuck, they didn't score. Yeah, me and Steven should be finding it this year.
Yeah.
So, hopefully, we're gonna try and find like a place up in the thing again. So, and then we're gonna try and get what the. I'm in my work's group chat is full of a bunch of basically moms, and they're like talking about all this stuff for their kids. I'm like, yeah, I'm over here single.
Well, but you're not though.
Yeah,
Unless
technically, yes, that is correct.
How is it?
Because technically I am single, but I really do have someone, so.
Okay.
We don't. It gets complicated.
And it. Well, then again, it's probably long distance, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
Hold on, let me mute my mic real quick.
Sorry about that.
Alright, yeah, so, out that explanation out of the way. Oh, yeah, he took my boost. This one doesn't seem as laggy. Oh, but he... So, Pan, have you been talking to any ladies yet?
Considering I know how you're asking it,
Is there... Oh, nice shot.
Kind of, maybe. I'm kind of down talking myself about it, though.
Don't down dog yourself. Yes.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's... Yeah.
Alright, so next year. Or, like, before we, like, set up, because we'll probably, like, find everyone before December. Who's, like, who all wants to go. That way that everyone can start saving.
Yeah.
You know how we do an event on Tuesday and all that? Before, like, the services actually begin and all that?
Yes.
What should we do for... Oh, wrong way. What should we do for next year? Because we went bowling this year. Last year we went to the zoo. What should we do for next year?
Not sure. That's a great question, because I have no idea.
Bar knocker. get. Hmm. Let me think of another question to ask you. So,
Alright.
what are you going? You remember why I told you to your goal was for it? What are you going to work on for like a sermon?
I do remember you talking about that.
Because I felt like you need to make one. So
I still have no idea at the moment because
oh, dang it! Stop pinging me.
I'm still trying to figure it all out right now. I should probably also just build up my. I don't know what you would call it, like secret flaw, I guess you could say. Kind of just trying to build up that story. Because there's always, let's just say, I mean, I still have, like, there's always those positives I feel I have with it, but then there's also those negatives I feel I also have with it, and I'm just trying to figure it out, and just, yeah. It's complicated.
Oh, it's not really.
Because, let's just say I kind of had some, because of it, I just kind of felt a little weirded out at the airport on my way back from Colorado, or Lubbock, I should really say. And I just, yeah. So,
I understand.
what?
I understand.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I know it's a rare thing, and I feel like it, and I know it's probably a good thing to, like, share with other people,
Mm-hmm.
and everything, and I know there's good to it, but I mean, like, and I don't mean to look at it in a bad way, but, like, I feel like, because I get it, some people do stare at me a lot, or, well, not stare at me, but just, like, quick glance and all that,
Mm-hmm.
but it's whenever, like, they, like, because I didn't ever experience it until that, like, that day. I think it was Saturday. Whenever you have people that are looking at me multiple times, like, not knowing.
Just you kind of get that slight bit of judgment almost.
Yeah, like, even though I know that's not what they, like, people were trying to do, because it's people like.
It just kind of happens in
Yeah.
a way.
Yeah.
I understand that. I remember someone that came up to Cameron and told him like a lot of people must judge him instantly, thinking like because he's so tall and big, people think he's
I
all
was there
scary
for
and.
that, I think.
Mhm. Yeah, you were just right over to the left of him when that happened.
Yeah.
But the guy told him about like how. Ooh.
I thought I was on the right.
Oh yeah, you're on the right. My bad.
Yeah, because I was right next to them whenever they said that. I was like, yeah. And? Is that a problem? Because I'm pretty sure there are taller people than him in this world.
Mhm.
I would even know that because one of my dad's brothers has, I think, met someone taller than him before. That I know of. What were you saying about it, though? Sorry.
Yeah, just like how people like automatically judge you and all that, and how God is going to use him for different purposes, and The guy like talked to him about like how he's like referred to sometimes as dad to people, and like in our friend group they call everyone calls Cameron. I goofed. Everyone calls him Papa and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. So, like whenever you like feel judged like that, just I don't know how to describe that.
yeah, I mean,
Cause like
also, don't get me wrong about, like, just, they were nice and all and everything. Don't get me wrong, just that whole, I might have just looked at it wrong, and and considering I'm not used to people staring for a specific amount of time, that's just how it made me, like, uncomfortable and everything. Cause I could tell they were looking, like, right in my direction, too. And that's why it was just so weird, because they also, one of them also grabbed me and just, like, or not, you know what I mean by grab, like, they just kind of took me to the side and everything, and just, I was able to, like, get an assist to my next, plane. So, like, yeah, they were all nice. It was just that whole situation that was kind of weird, and I didn't take 100% too kindly to it, in a way, but, I mean, it might have been my first time that that's happened, but I don't think that'll be my last. But it was okay, because I ran into someone on the next flight, not literally, but just because it was our number, and they were a number in front of me, and I just randomly and I just started talking to him and everything, and then soon I just asked if I could sit with them, because it was a mother and her child. They were on their way to a horse show in Oklahoma, so...
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, and then I just talked with them, or I really talked with the mom more than the child, obviously, but it was good, though. It kind of, like, made up for the uncomfortable flight I had.
Go boy, you get it.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, one of the things that kind of like, whenever I told you to like start working on sermon, was that I felt like you need, like, you're being, like, you know how, like you said, like, people look at you and all that, and sometimes it's really uncomfortable and all that.
Well, that was only one time, though.
I know, but like,
Yeah.
like, it's like how, like, you stand out and everything. I feel like God is going to use you in that purpose, in a way, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, it's good to stand out.
And, like, with how you get along with so many people and be able to talk with so many of them.
I try.
Yeah. Don't say you try, you do.
Most 95% of the time, I'll give it that. I'm not going any higher than that.
96.
97.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, what were you saying?
It's how, like... Oh, what? It's like how, you stand out and everything. Like, you have an interesting story and you have the ability to make people listen to you in a way, and you you kind of get to, like... I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say here. I'm just losing all my words.
You're good. Now that part I will say, I do try.
What in the world was that?
I think it's not until, like, I feel like a room is actually quiet where I actually get people to listen.
Ah, freak.
Yeah. I don't know if they would just actually, a lot of people would choose to really listen, but then again, I know people that probably would. Like some of the people that I know of that are going to another conference, so that I'll be going to, so that'll be good. Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually do want you to work on making a sermon though, because I feel like that'd be an interesting thing. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be an interesting thing for you to do. Have
Yeah,
you thought
I feel
about?
like that, what?
Have you thought about like where you want to start? Where you want to start a Bible or read from the Bible from, or kind of what you want to talk about?
Not yet.
Ah.
Still trying to figure everything out, even though it's probably gonna take a long time.
No worries.
But yeah, just overall, I mean, I don't want to be looked at. Like, I mean, I know a lot of people don't look at me this way either way, but just wherever you see me, I mean, don't notice the noticeable flaws, but just rather just notice what type of person I am.
Which that'd be a good little.
Flaws.
That'd be a good little sermon to write as well. Kind of.
I mean, it kind of goes with the overall story, though.
But you know the thing, like me and you've been talking about, like how, like whenever we do like our Bible studies, like when we get a phone call and everything.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really Bible studies; it's more like our daily reading, and then we talk about it and all that. You know how one of our main things is talking about how we show our belief rather than kind of just, I don't know how. What's the word I'm trying to use? You know what I'm trying to say?
Maybe. Not. I think I can understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, well, hold on. I will give my words. Like I'm not thinking straight.
Are you trying to recover from sleep, or did you already do that?
Are you kidding me? I have no sleep ever. Alright, well, do you have anything to ask, man? Or ask me or anything like that?
I can't think of anything. But
Do you have anything to ask, or you wanted to ask me, like when we're at Despo?
what was your favorite part about desperation?
I say that last night.
Yeah.
Whenever I was praising God and all that. But actually, probably that entire day. It probably like started around. Probably like that service I didn't go to.
Yeah.
I probably really needed that. Because, like, I don't know if I told you or not, but I felt I needed to read James 3 and all that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly why.
Was it just like a calling or something? Or
I don't know. It was like, because you know, like the way I was talking to you and all that, it wasn't the nicest.
Yeah.
It kind of like after that Cameron walked by the stairs and said I needed to apologize to you, and so I was thinking on that. And then someone told me to like read the James 3 and all that, and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to play a game and then also talk to you. This is
Yeah, I
so
know.
difficult.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to concentrate on that, and then you ask me a question, or you like we're talking, and it's like something actually that really important. I need an answer. I'm like,
Yeah. It's all good.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Was there any part that maybe like wasn't your favorite or something?
Not
Or
really.
that you didn't like?
Not really. I enjoyed it all.
I will say one of the worship sessions, I will admit, I don't think any of us really enjoyed. I don't remember if it was one that you were or weren't.
I think it's the one I wasn't there.
Yeah, because I think there was one day like we were all just sitting down. I think Cameron might have said something.
Yeah, he is the one I wasn't there.
Yeah. But it was.
Mhm.
I mean, I sang a little bit of songs, but I don't know whether it was just I was tired or what, but I definitely was enjoying that worship session.
Yeah. Because from what Cameron said, it is more like they were performing instead of actual worship.
Yeah.
Which that makes sense.
Yeah. But I think it all paid out in the end, though, because I think it got way better, like, I think by that evening. So I feel like it was kind of like a build up to the actual worship, in my opinion.
Oh, that's good. Come on, give me, yes. Ah, freak!
Oh. Alright then.
I accidentally just made me not score it. God. The amount of times I do that.
Wow. I will say now that. Oh, now I know what it was. Yeah. So I've been trying to figure out what I've always wanted to do. Maybe just whenever, and I think that because of you, I think I now know what I fully want to do, and and that is music, because I know I've considered it a lot, but now I think I'm for sure like hooked on it. And yeah, I mean I can do like little other activities on the side just for fun as well.
Mhm.
But I think I'm really hooked on the trying to just make music and all that. And I even think I figured out what part of instruments I would probably play, and I think that the instruments that I play are instruments I feel that are just
What are you doing,
quick like
Danny?
that. And what?
Oh, I was talking to the guy in the game.
Oh.
He hit it back towards Argo on his.
Oh. But no, like the part of instruments I would play are like the percussion type, because I'm not very good like on guitar or piano and all that. And just because, yeah, but because and like percussion, like most of those are just like drums and all that, and and it's or one of those you know what I'm trying to say now, like not it's a drum, but it's not like
I know. Yeah.
it's like kind of like for like acoustic songs.
Yeah. So I got another objective for you. Is you
What's
know
up?
how you have some music equipment and all that?
Yes.
I'd say build that up, and then with that you can. Yeah, I say build up like your sound stuff and music equipment, and then start actually instead of just doing it as a hobby, pursue it.
Like as like a career.
Well, no, not just that. Start, because you know how people say if you, how people say if you love your job, you never work a day in your life. Start out like that. Make it. Have in your mind that it's not a job and that you're just doing something you love.
Yeah.
All three just yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, just focus on it and actually. Well, say it is a hobby, but you're pursuing this hobby. I said all yours, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
There's also what?
yeah, just. I'm concentrating on one thing and not.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. It's good. Yeah, that's what I would definitely do.
Yeah, just get it to where you put in passion towards it, and then make it Here's a good thing for it. Make it your ministry.
Okay. Like, whenever you say that, like, what do you mean?
Exactly
Just
what it means. Tell me what you think it means, and then.
Whenever I think of ministry, I think of just some sort of like church thing, like just doing it like for God or something. That's what I think whenever I think of like a ministry.
I know.
Hopefully.
What do you think it means when I say make it your ministry?
You're doing it for the Lord and not for like the money or just anything like that.
No. So just don't let it be just you making songs. Make it to where you can reach out to people and get them to know God through the thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
So you know how I'm passionate in kids ministry and working all the stuff for kids ministry.
Yeah.
Well, I made it mine. I made KPTV, and we're gonna start making videos sometime soon. And we kind of just I'm gonna explain this for a while, so just get ready. Okay.
You're good.
I'm gonna take little pauses because I'm gasping because they scored on their own goal, which confused me.
Oh.
But what I mean by that is it's your passion, yes?
Yes.
Alright, now when I say make it your ministry, I'm talking about like don't let others control what you do with it. Like the only one who can control what you do with it is God. And if he wants you to pursue it, you need to pursue it.
Yeah.
Which I might rephrase some of this later because again I'm partway distracted with it. So
You're good.
oh, that was good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really good at describing it, but just pray on those 4 words. Repeat those words back to me.
Make it your ministry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I want you to pray about the next few weeks. And then I'll start a live stream again, and then I'll ask you this question. I'll ask you, what does make your ministry mean to you? And then I want you to give me your response. After you prayed about it, read the Bible about it, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'll do.
Alright.
Because I don't know how really, what the freak, we all... Yeah, because I know what it means to me, and I can explain it, but I don't think I can explain it to exactly what I need to say, if that makes sense.
I understand. And I'm also thinking, since I would be doing the percussion part of it, I always thought about doing it all by myself, but what? Oh, but then I realized I can't do that all by myself. I can't play like guitar very well. I can't do piano, bass, which is still a guitar, just lower. I can't do all of that by myself, so that's why I'm probably gonna think about it really hard and just maybe find people that would like to help me out in those situations and even help me out with lyrics or something, just kind of helping me get what I need to say and all that out.
Oh, made it.
There's a lot in my head, like, that I can't seem to really come out my mouth, and
kind of you know what kind of tune you want, but you can't play the tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that same thing. I don't know if I told you or not, but I'm learning to play the guitar and like how to do the notes and all that. And because I have the tune that, you know how I have that worship song I want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm kind of, I know the tune I want and all that, I just can't play it because I'm not that talented. But I'm learning it, that way I can kind of show it, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
So yeah, and I think doing a band would probably be the best option for me. Again, I just have to really think about who I want on my, like, just helping me out in those areas. Because, like, and even, like I said, like, I wouldn't be doing the music for just to, I mean, it is to reach others, yes, but it's also just to
I think
I
it's
just get my thoughts out from my head to my mouth to the paper lyrics, wherever the lyrics will be, and just hoping that it will just touch lives or maybe just like relate to people. I don't know how to explain it, but
it makes sense to me.
so that's why I think whenever I go back up to church, I might see if I can, or maybe Impact, which is the conference that my friends made that I'll be going to in August 5th through the 7th. So, but we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it all works out.
That was bad. Nope. I know. Oh, that was so
Yeah,
pain.
what?
Oh,
Sorry.
wait, continue.
I was gonna just say, cause yeah, even though like I probably wouldn't necessarily be singing the lyrics, cause I don't really have that good of a singing voice. Not only would I want the future music that I hope to make would please God, but I do also hope it reaches out to just more than just Christians, if you know what I mean.
Kind of reach more of a community out there.
Yeah, because that's what I want to do. Because I don't want to, like, I do want to reach Christians, yes, but I don't want to reach just Christians.
I understand.
What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say?
Oh, no, it is. Same thing.
Oh. But yeah, I thank you for kind of securing me to that decision. Cause yeah, I also like, other side things like maybe not like acting, but it's more just like putting on like a costume, which AKA cosplay and all that. Not like the anime cosplay, but just where I can just have fun, just because I also do those weird voices just off and on whenever that side of me pops up. I know that sounds weird, but I mean, hey, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it. So, Payne, from the stuff that you learned from the conference, how are you going to use it in your life, from day to day life?
I'd probably just use it to reach more people. But then again, I mean, I say that, but
In what ways? I messed up on that.
Well, what I was gonna say, I say that, but there were some parts I don't even remember because I zoned out on some of them. But well, shoot, I'm stumped on that now. I'm not sure. How would you use them?
No, you gotta answer my question first.
I said I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. You stumped me on that one.
Well, I'll give you time to think about it. Dude. I'm losing the bots right now. Oh, I'm gonna concentrate. You answer that question.
That's sad, bro. Why are you losing the bots?
Because there's 4 of them, 1 of me.
Oh.
They bumped into and all that, and then it didn't improve my case. I just got destroyed. Oh, well, that's not a point now.
I feel like just taking the experiences that of desperation, because I feel it. I feel like you should have that same love in any other place that you go and worship, because I don't know what it is. I mean, because I always get so excited to worship, like, at desperation, and and then whenever it comes to, like, other places, it's, like, not much motivation for it. So, I think, and I don't know if it necessarily answers the question or not, but I've started just kind of rewording it, but just how I can maybe improve on just on what had happened in my experiences from the conference. I'm gonna. I'm still holding on to those experiences so that way I can be able to use that energy, even though I was very tired that week, but I still had that energy to do it. So, and even with the other times the other experiences I've had, I will take those experiences and I will bring them, well, I did bring them, and use them the same way I used them there at my house, my church, and even this conference that I'm going to be going to here in the next week or two.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. So, because it's like, yeah, I mean, it's different, but I mean, it's still the same God and just, I was about to say the same worship, but that's not fully true.
They scored it on themselves.
But it's you should still have that same energy, or at least try to, and be able to allow others to experience that same level of energy of worship. Because, hey, I mean, you could be around people that maybe don't know what worship is. I mean, just maybe getting...
Oh, I goof.
With them seeing it, it could really just give them, like, an answer of, like, maybe the question of what is worship, or how do we worship? Because... again, I know there's people out there that don't know what that is, and it could even also answer the question of who is God or something, because I know there are also people who are not necessarily atheists, but just don't have that, like,
but they're a trucker! No!
If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I know that probably didn't answer your question
Oh,
entirely.
it did.
I just kind of reworded it.
That's what. Yeah, I switched to bots so I could pay more attention to what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a moment where the I mess up and yeah. As you heard of that scream just then.
You did.
Yeah, have I ever told you about that one thing that happened on KPTV's messages?
Not that I know of. What happened?
It was a while back that this dang it. It was a while back that this story happened, but there was a person who messaged KPTV, and this was whenever, like, I was, like, doing a lot for KPTV and, like, posting a lot of things and keeping it up to date and all that.
Yeah.
And then someone messaged, I asked, like, we were talking for a little bit, and then, like, I asked, how is your walk with Jesus Christ going? And they asked, who's Jesus Christ? And I was going to answer it, and I was like, wait a second. Do I actually know who Jesus Christ is? And so for the longest time, I was unable to answer their question. And, like, I think I'm barely at the moment where I think I can answer it again, but...
yeah.
It was just like that, like, little moments, just like talking to a complete stranger like that. that will. I goofed. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like those little moments where like you're talking and then you'll get asked something and it'll like it'll leave you stumped and all that.
Yeah.
It's like, huh, do I actually know this? And
Yeah, I
so,
had those
like, if you haven't
moments.
realized, I haven't been on KPTV for a while, and it's for that exact reason. Because I feel like I can't be able to teach people about God whenever I truly didn't know Him that well.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
One of the big things, I mean, I couldn't probably answer it either, but, I mean, the only thing I know is He loves us no matter what, and that's, like, the only main thing that I know.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if someone were to ask me, that would probably be the only answer I'd give them. I mean, I really wouldn't fully know it myself. I mean, I'm not gonna answer like he's the Holy Ghost, which, I mean, even though that could be true, I mean, I wouldn't address him as a Holy Ghost because that's just not what I do.
Dang it.
It's the man upstairs, I mean, that's
Mm-hmm.
better, but still not
Which,
what I would address him.
one of the sermons I'm actually almost done with, which I'll probably get you in a phone call. We might stream it, we might not, but I don't know, it'd be a pretty cool thing to stream.
Yeah.
Is, it's the color sermon, or the sight of color sermon I have.
Mhm.
And it's a pretty interesting one I made back then, a while back, but I just put a little bit more work into it recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one of the questions in it is, it mainly focuses on like how we preach God outside of the church and all that, and like how we see things. And one of the questions is like, so throughout it, I kind of represent God as color and like things that you can see, and like us spiritually, like where everyone's at as like different kinds of sight. And a thing I like, one of the questions I ask people in this is, uh, how would you describe color to a blind man? With a blind man being a person who has never heard or seen who hasn't read the Bible, hasn't been in church, doesn't even know who God is, and yeah, color being God. How, and then it kind of refers that I might have said that wrong, but it kind of refers that to like how we how would you tell or describe color to a blind person, and it kind of goes like, how would you describe God to someone who doesn't know what God has ever looked like
Yeah.
or what He's even like. So it kind of focuses on that, and yeah, I want to see how you think you would respond to that.
I mean, you're asking the wrong person, because, yeah, I mean, I do obviously believe in God and everything, and I do love Him, but I mean, as for how I would describe Him, I could not tell you.
No, how would you describe God to, or how would you describe color to a blind person? That's why I'm wanting you to answer.
Well, that's a good question, because, wait, to a blind person?
Yep.
Well, that's a good question, considering I don't really know any blind person.
No, how would you describe it though?
I'm not sure, except, I mean, it's not darkness, if that makes sense. It's like how I would describe it is, I feel like it's kind of like the brighter side, if that makes sense, because yeah, that is hard. I don't know how to describe that.
Try your best. I just want you to try and guess that.
I mean, it's like not black and gray, white, all that, and because those are colors, yes, but those are not like colors of like that's not what the world is, because how I would describe the colors is all these simple colors like blue, which is kind of like the ocean.
What does an ocean look like?
It's basically, or I don't remember if it's the ocean or a beach, but one of them, it's basically how I would describe it. The ocean is a good place to really think if you needed some peace and quiet, or just needed time to just think and get away from the world.
Alright, now, a blind person has never seen the ocean. They don't know what it looks like.
You, well, this would probably be very stupid, but if they knew what water was...
they know what water is.
Okay.
I hope so, because they need to drink water.
I hope so. Because think of that, but in a way larger area, more than just like a cup, like we're talking about maybe feet, miles, however deep. Not necessarily clear. It kind of, sometimes it can have like a nasty green color. At least that's just what I've witnessed.
What green? What's green? Oh.
Green is the color of grass, which...
What?
I knew you were gonna ask that. Which is stuff you can walk on, like, out in a front or backyard. It's not like... It's kind of prickly, but it's not like cactus prickly. Like, it doesn't hurt your feet really that much. And you can actually walk around in it, and...
Alright, now, Peyton.
Yeah.
Take that, and how difficult was it to try to describe color?
It was actually very difficult.
Now, with my point and what I have written down in it, is try teaching God to someone who doesn't know God. Now, picture the blind person with color like God with someone who doesn't know him? Do you, now picture the way we usually tell people like, oh, he's there, and people are like, well, describe him to me.
Yeah.
And that way, like, it kind of like just makes you think about like what people who don't know him are kind of like picturing.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that once I get the color sermon fully complete, I'm gonna show you it, and your mind is gonna be blown because it is amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh, come on, give me a boost, give me a boost, give me a boost, give me a boost. Yes. Yeah, it just kind of like makes you think about like how we teach God to other people who don't know Him, and how we should kind of describe God to those. Oh, I messed up. Yeah, but do you think, from just that question alone, what do you think of the sermon so far?
I like it. I mean, it really also just gets you thinking about it, and yeah, I mean, I think you're on a roll with it.
Oh! Oh, Peyton, that save I just did, I don't even think you're ready for it. It was so beautiful. But yeah. So if there's a few things, if you had to actually describe color by man, do you think that you could do it?
Not very well, in my no.
I know. Now describing God to someone, and like what's in the Bible and all that. With that thought in mind, do you think like people out in today's world kind of try and tell color to a blind man just by like stating the color's name, kind of like how we just like some Christians preach God's name? If that made sense with what I just said.
I'm pretty sure, but I think there could be other ways of doing it, which I can't think of anything at the moment, but I know there are other ways to probably describe it.
Because what I think like with our generation today is like a lot of people will say, oh wow, a lot of people will say they preach, they like go out to people and like preach His name, but they actually don't preach what he actually is. I don't know if I phrased that correctly.
You're good.
Don't quote me.
I won't.
But yeah. I missed it by inches. So, I don't know what else to talk about now, but I'm gonna wait till this game is over and then I'm just gonna end it. I messed up. So, Peyton, you have any ending remarks?
About
Anything before I end the stream? After this game is over?
um not I don't think so. But wait, well, it was on a topic we already touched on, but what's that artist that you like so much?
There's a few. Is it EDM style music?
I think so.
It's probably the Fat Rat.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was Fat Rat something.
Mm-hmm. The Fat Rat.
Oh, the Fat Rat. Okay. So I was gonna try looking him up and everything, but I couldn't remember his name.
Oh no. Oh no. The bots tied it. I listened to him when he like first came out with his first few songs, and back whenever the rat nest was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's done those anymore for quite a while. Made me sad. Those are what got me into him.
Yeah.
And then they just haven't been around.
If you could describe a producer, what would that be?
A producer?
Like a music producer?
Once you create...
Did I stump you already?
No, there's many kinds that I'm have in my mind, but I don't know what one you're specifically wanting.
Just just writing music or something, just like a little band.
Or like the actual artist, or
like just a producer, or just songs.
yes.
Or just how would you describe them? It doesn't matter.
I don't know. People who work in music. Yeah. Hi, Pan. I need you to end the stream for me, sir.
Alright, how should we end it?
I don't know. Come up with a quote. Inspirational quote. I'll give you 15 seconds to think of one.
Alright.
I'll have waiting music.
Let's go with the classic. Why not?
Alright, there we go. Time is up.
When life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Payne, I hate to give you this information, but technically humans made lemons. Life didn't make them. I believe it's from Weird Orange.
No, actually, when life hands you lemons, make lemonade.
Payne, life didn't hand you lemons. We made lemons. Come up with a different quote. You got 10 seconds for this.
I can't think of one.
3, 2. Alright, Pan, say your quote.
Live life to the fullest and spread love and happiness.
Okay, that'll work.